Lose weight with intermittent fasting and keep it off. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, I wanted to talk to you about a topic that I get asked about a lot, intermittent fasting. Specifically, I wanted to dive into how it can be a powerful tool for serious weight loss. First, let's talk about what intermittent fasting is. Essentially, it's a pattern of eating where you alternate periods of eating with periods of fasting. There are a few different methods, but the most popular ones are the 16/8 method and the 5-2 method. The 16/8 method involves fasting for 16 hours and then eating during an 8-hour window. The 5-2 method involves eating normally for 5 days and then restricting calories to 500 to 600 for the other 2 days. So why is intermittent fasting so effective for weight loss? Well, there are a few reasons. For one, when you're in a fasted state, your body starts to burn fat for energy instead of relying on the glucose from carbohydrates. Additionally, research has shown that fasting can increase your body's sensitivity to insulin, which can help you maintain a healthy weight in the long term. Another reason why intermittent fasting is so effective for weight loss is that it can help reduce your overall calorie intake. Having a set eating window can make it easier to control your portion sizes and make healthier food choices. Plus, you're less likely to crave sugary or high-calorie foods when you're in a fasted state. One thing to keep in mind is that intermittent fasting is not a magic bullet for weight loss. It's still important to pay attention to the quality of the foods you're eating and make sure you're getting enough nutrients. Additionally, it's important to listen to your body and make sure you're not pushing yourself too hard. If you're new to fasting, it's a good idea to start with shorter fasting periods and work your way up. So, how do you get started with intermittent fasting for weight loss? Well, the first step is to decide on a method that works for you. As I mentioned earlier, the 16/8 and the 5-2 methods are both popular options. Once you have your method set, it's important to stick to it as consistently as possible. Remember, consistency is key when it comes to weight loss. It's also important to remember that weight loss is not the only benefit of intermittent fasting. It has been linked to a variety of health benefits including improved insulin sensitivity, improved cognitive function, and even a reduced risk of certain diseases like heart disease and cancer. Now, let's talk about some tips for making intermittent fasting work for you. Firstly, it's important to set realistic goals for yourself. Intermittent fasting is not a quick fix, and weight loss is a gradual process. It's important to focus on progress rather than perfection and to celebrate small victories along the way. Another important tip is to make sure you're staying hydrated. Drinking plenty of water and other non-caloric beverages can help keep you feeling full and energized during your fasting periods. It's also important to plan ahead. If you know you're going to have a busy day or a social event coming up, it's a good idea to plan accordingly. For example, you might want to schedule your fasting periods for times when you know you'll be less likely to feel hungry or tempted to overeat. It's also important to be mindful of your eating habits when you're not fasting. Intermittent fasting is not an excuse to indulge in unhealthy foods or overeat during your eating periods. It's important to focus on nutrient-dense, whole foods that will fuel your body and support your weight loss goals. It's also important to be mindful of your exercise routine. Intermittent fasting can be an effective tool for weight loss, but it's not a replacement for regular exercise. Incorporating regular physical activity into your routine can help boost your weight loss results and improve your overall health. Lastly, it's important to be patient with yourself. Weight loss is a journey and it's important to remember that progress takes time. Don't get discouraged if you don't see immediate results. Remember to stay consistent, be patient, and stay focused on your goals. Intermittent fasting can be a powerful tool for serious weight loss, but it's important to approach it in a mindful and sustainable way. By setting realistic goals, planning ahead, staying hydrated, and focusing on nutrient-dense foods, you can set yourself up for success. Remember, consistency is key, so stay committed to your plan, and you will see results. So, that's it for today's video. I hope you found it helpful and informative. If you're thinking about trying intermittent fasting for weight loss, I highly encourage you to give it a shot. Just remember to listen to your body, be consistent, and focus on the quality of the foods you're eating. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.